After a wave of leaks highlighting the design and camera of the Samsung Galaxy S27 Ultra, fresh details are now emerging about its battery, and this could finally be the upgrade users have been waiting for. For years, Samsung has stuck with a 5,000 mAh battery in its Ultra lineup, but that might be about to change. Reports suggest Samsung is currently testing multiple versions of next-generation silicon-carbon batteries for its upcoming flagship. According to a source from South Korea, these test units range between 5,200 and 5,800 mAh. However, there's a major challenge holding things back: battery longevity. Early lab results show these batteries falling short of 1,000 charge cycles, while Samsung is aiming for around 1,500 cycles without dropping below 80% of original capacity. At the same time, Samsung is under pressure to keep the device slim and lightweight, not just pack in a bigger battery. In fact, the Galaxy S27 Ultra is expected to be thinner and lighter than its predecessor. Because of these limitations, insiders suggest a more realistic outcome: a battery upgrade to around 5,500 mAh. So while expectations are high, the final jump in capacity may be more modest, likely landing somewhere between 5,200 and 5,800 mAh. Samsung might finally be waking up, and this time, it's not about chasing bigger numbers. The Samsung Galaxy S27 Ultra is now being tipped to bring back variable aperture, paired with its rumored 200-megapixel camera, and that alone could change the entire conversation around smartphone photography. According to leaks from Smart Pikachu, Huawei and Samsung are both testing 200MP main cameras with variable apertures. The device could feature a refined sensor, likely the Samsung ISOCELL HP6. But this isn't just another megapixel upgrade. The real story is what's happening behind the scenes. When you combine a next-generation 200-megapixel sensor with variable aperture and Samsung's advanced HDR tech, things start to look very different. Let's be real, 200-megapixel cameras stopped being exciting a long time ago. Most users never actually shoot at full resolution, and pixel binning does the heavy lifting anyway, usually outputting 12-megapixel images. The numbers became marketing. But now, Samsung seems ready to shift focus back to real, physical camera innovation. And that's where variable aperture comes in. If you remember the Samsung Galaxy S9 and Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, Samsung had already cracked this years ago with a dual aperture system that could switch between f1.5 and f2.4. Now, it's making a comeback, and this time, it's smarter. Samsung is reportedly pairing it with LOFIC, short for Lateral Overflow Integration Capacitor. This technology allows the sensor to handle extreme dynamic range in a single shot by storing excess light from bright areas separately, instead of blowing them out. The result? Cleaner HDR, better highlights, and more balanced images without relying purely on software tricks. Everyone thought Samsung Galaxy S27 Ultra just removed a camera, but that's not what's really happening. Samsung's upcoming flagship has suddenly found itself at the center of a major camera controversy, and now the full story is starting to come together. It all started when a design render, shared through insights from Ice Universe, revealed a much cleaner camera layout with only 3 visible lenses. That instantly sparked debate across the tech world. For years, Samsung's Ultra lineup has been known for its quad-camera system, so seeing just 3 lenses led many to assume that one sensor, most likely the 3x telephoto, was being removed. But that assumption didn't last long. New clarifications, again based on information connected to Ice Universe, confirmed that the 4th lens is not going anywhere. The quad-camera system is still expected to remain intact. In other words, that 3-lens render doesn't tell the full story. What we're actually seeing is not a downgrade, but a redesign.